Hey guys, it is Krabby Empath here. To my returning subscribers, hello guys, thank you so much for coming back. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe bell notification if you would like. Today I am going to be doing a follow-up tarot reading on Fort Bliss soldier Richard Halliday. I got some new information on him. Actually, his mama left me a comment, which I have to thank her so much for. Gave me his birthday, June 24th, 1999. Make him at that Gemini Cancer cusp. He'd technically be a Cancer. She also filled me in that they had to call the unit themselves, that they were getting worried about him. That's how they found out he was missing. So they did not even disclose anything to this family, which makes me even more suspicious of them. Shocking, right? Not at all. Not at all. She did throw me in some fun facts. I appreciated, I don't know if they're fun facts, but I like knowing this stuff about people. I thought it was cool that he played piano. But it was really cool. He grew up in Europe. He's a black belt in karate. He was homeschooled. He was, from what I'm getting is he, like I've said, I really think this was a really good guy. And I really think when I got my first reading is that he was given permission to walk away, that kind of stuff. He was given permission to get a break because he was being literally just harassed by other people. And I think it was ignored. I don't think they liked the way he was. I don't think they liked his demeanor. I don't think that they liked that he was not like them. And when you don't, fit into people's, like a very cliquey, that's what I'm saying, high school crap, cliques. So, this is Richard Halliday. Okay, sorry I used my phone, I know guys. This is Richard Halliday. Again, he is 6 foot tall. He has brown hair. He has green eyes. He is 21 years old. If you have any information, try to get him on there. There we go. If you have any information on him, please contact 941-677-0060 and also your local authorities ASAP if you see this young man, okay? Try to zoom in on him just a little bit. You can kind of get exactly what he looked like there. So if you do have any information, anything, please contact somebody. Somebody's got to have seen him or known where he is. So, let's go ahead and get this started. I've already put my oils on and stuff. So, for those who don't know, I use Art of the Root oils. I like them a lot. The link will be in the description along with all this information that I've given y'all about contacting if you see or hear anything, okay? So let's just get down to it. Richard Halliday. Sorry, my Red Bull. I'm bad. Think they'll endorse me? Just kidding. They make a lot of money. I drink a lot of them. Which they actually do not recommend if you're, whatever. I don't know anyone survives without caffeine. I commend you, though. Also, if you hear music playing in the background, I do not own rights to the music. This is for entertainment purposes only. It's not really music. It's more or less rain sounds, that kind of stuff. So, anyway. Back to Richard. What I'm really wanting to know is what happened after he left. This is weird because I kind of got these. So the Ace of Cauldrons in reverse to the Seven of Swords. The Wheel, Fortune, in reverse. What's really weird about the Seven of Swords, let me show y'all real quick, you know how I am, is I see these shadows. I don't know if you guys can see them. There's like these shadows in the background on this one. Maybe you guys can, maybe you can't. I can't tell on my thing if you can see those shadows. Or if I'm just completely tripping. I know I'm not, actually know they're there. But there's like these, it's a little darker. And it's like 7 people in the background there. That's interesting to me. Because I know that they were kind of like picking on him, and this can mean like a theft. You know what I mean? So did they go in and take something out that was his? Take something of his? Was that the... to the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which means... tides aren't always turning. Positive. I need to pull more cards. I had a couple flipping here. Hold on. Sorry, guys. They're flipping. Here we go with the flips. Ooh. So we have the Merlin in reverse, which should be the Hermit. So the Two of Cauldrons in reverse. I'll write some stuff down real quick. It's so weird when something makes sense to you, but you can't put it into words. I know that probably sounds silly. Yeah, this is, okay, this is him having his hard time, which we know he was having. So that in the last reading, he was having a hard time dealing with stuff, specifically, I believe, there at work. So, I believe in the Seven of Swords, I'm seeing, yeah, I think they mess with him all kinds. So, taking stuff from this unit, maybe that was just the camel that broke, I'm sorry, the straw that broke the camel's back that day. You know, sometimes someone can just be, you know what I mean? Bullies know what they're doing. They know when they're pushing somebody. And like I said, I believe he was very much, very, very disrespected. He was not respected as the soldier he should have been here. If anything, he was, I don't know. Like I said, they're going to say that they were so good to him, and I know all that. It's kind of, when the will is kind of like this, it's, I'm seeing it as struggle, and then the Merlin, which would be the Hermit, kind of going into reverse is kind of like, this is kind of like, okay, it's almost like a retreat, you know what I mean? It's in reverse, it's, and then there's risks in doing, it kind of follows the risk in withdrawing within yourself, if that makes sense. I do think he did withdraw into himself. He had nobody to talk to. And here we go with the tens again. Sorry guys, I'm all looking at this in depth. Put it over on the light. some reason I'm being... What's this be? The outlook out there, maybe? Okay, so... down to the Two of Cauldrons, which we did get in reverse. You know, weight doesn't really have that, but I always see this kind of as this new love, this new marriage is whatnot. I'm honestly seeing this kind of as an agreement gone wrong. I know that's not what it means. Huh. I mean, the Will upside down is showing his struggles. The Merlin in reverse is showing his struggles. I'm not saying he did not have his own struggles. I'm not saying that at all. We all do. I'm saying that they were fed, if that makes sense. Like, it wasn't just him having his own insecurities. People were being really horrible to him. You know, the Six of Cauldrons, we're getting a lot of cups. A lot of water. This is child nostalgia, that kind of stuff. Memories of your childhood, of your past. So this could even be, to the Druid in reverse. This would be the Hierophant. Okay. Did he maybe get contact with like a childhood friend or someone that he had broken up with or had contact with them from his childhood? I'm wondering. Let me keep going. I'm wondering if that's who he got in contact with. I'm not saying they did something, but I'm wondering if they didn't know a little bit about what was going on. Sometimes, I don't know, something about his past and love is kind of standing out to me, but not kind of like as he like was retreating, like he called somebody to talk to them, if that makes any sense. To the shadow, the devil. I remember in the last one how I kept saying somebody was in his ear, and I felt really like a male, female. Write some stuff down. So I'm getting his world is kind of upside down. He was going through a lot of issues because of y'all. Okay, I'm gonna just throw that out there. This little Seven of Swords, this is like one of the little vindictive jerks at work taking shit out of his barracks is what I'm seeing. Like messing with them, moving his stuff around. That's what I'm seeing there. And just coincidentally, it's falling in my opinion, around July. So, interesting. Or not. Where's my Druid? Okay, let me write down Druid. Which would usually be to the shadow. Ooh. I don't like that line up there, though. Okay. Sorry. So what this is, remember I told you guys in the last reading, if you watched it, he trusted somebody, right? And this, in a sense, is kind of like warning that maybe you shouldn't trust what's going on, because they are not good people. And see those eyes up there? See this man and woman here? I've already said I think there's a woman close to this. I do. Sorry, guys. I have to stare, so I'm literally like whoop, down here like this. I don't know why this is standing out to me. I'm gonna just cover the nudity. But in my opinion, in this card, it looks like she could easily take it off. And her collar thing, and it looks like he can't. Like size of their heads, dimensions, I don't know. And then the eyes up here. And then the light, I don't know. There's something about that. But I feel like he did kind of, maybe somebody did tell him you can't trust these people. With that Hierophant coming in, with the Jude coming in like that, and then to the Shadow, couldn't trust them because they had ill intentions. The Ten of Cauldrons, happy family. For some reason, red hair is standing out to me too. I'm not too sure on that. Like a reddish hair, I don't know. Could absolutely mean nothing, could mean something, but I'll just throw it out there. I'll write it down here in a second. It's also a Celtic deck, so, but no, they're not all redheads. For sure, not all. This is a brunette, this is like a strawberry blonde, but I don't know something about a red. Red hair, long hair. So we got the Four of Shields in reverse. So we got the Ten of Cups. See in there. Here come, I'm telling y'all with 10. I wonder if the people messing with him weren't a couple. Or if he didn't know they were a couple. And they had this happy little thing going on. And he found out, or he discovered it. Which might have made him more of a target for them. I know I've said, I really feel, I think there are more people involved, you know, but I think that it was primarily a man and a woman. And honestly, this card's giving me more the stuff in the background. I'm trying to piece that apart a little bit here. For some reason now, threes are standing out to me a little bit. I'm not sure what that's about. Or when he left, did he meet a couple? I'll keep going. Oh, I'm going backward, Joe. That's how I was. I'm just staring at this card. So I am seeing this actually, the visionaries in the back. But also, like, he knows there's a piece missing. Like, I'll turn it upright for you. We see how he has one pentacle shield, as they call it, in the snow, and then he's got the rest of them kind of in a line. This would usually be like it's kind of like a greed kind of thing, but so maybe somebody did get kind of my gosh, I keep doing that. I'm sorry. Greedy, innocent. Just keep going. I just want to know what happened after he left the base. I want to know. That's what's most important now. To the Nine of Shields. Did he leave the base? Here we are with this redhead again. Goodness gracious, cards. Okay, you just come on out. Honey, I got this last time I did one. It's got the Chariot. Alright, guys. It's like almost like a successful. I am seeing this kind of as a longing. I know I wanted answers to what happened after, but, you know, they don't always give me those. They don't always get what I asked for. I was looking at all the hard work that he had done. I'm wondering if it was worth it with everything that he was experiencing. Kind of get this as... I said I do feel like he wanted to get away. But I'm not comfortable, I'm not confident saying that he just went AWOL away from his family. In the Chariot we have, you know, that's movement, going somewhere, that kind of stuff. It's also would be kind of his card. He's a Cancer. It's a Cancer card. It's not surprising I drew it in both readings. What happened after you left? King of Swords in reverse. That's someone in higher ups. He knows. He knows something. He's concealing information. And he's higher up in this unit. And he knows more than he's saying. be surprised if I got, yeah, almost like a conflict card next, or who knows. Not too many. I'm pretty sure I pulled him in the last one. I can't remember exactly. That's crazy with some of these readings because I'll pull the same dang card. Oh. I have some flipping up in here, Okay, so we got equilibrium. So the King of Swords in reverse, equilibrium in reverse. I had another one flip. So there was an imbalance within. Ace of Swords in reverse. So we have the King of Swords in reverse, equilibrium in reverse, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. Oh, what is that? Still up against my chest there. King of Swords, greedy kind of guy. Good equilibrium. Way out. Ace of Swords is not good. Ah. Alright, so I'm going to try to make each one quicker. I know people don't like watching 2 hours of tarot. Five of Wands in reverse. Burp. It's the Six of Shields. Like charitable something. I'm not really seeing it as that. I'm seeing rocks. Good. Drop. I don't know, something underneath him. I've seen that one visual for sure. Jeez, Six of Shields, Five of Swords. So the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. Creepy. Sit there and say, where are you, where are you, where are you? I get the moon. Let's go and turn that in reverse. Something about two trees, path, water. I think there were two people involved. What I'm really saying here is he did take off. He encountered a guy that seemed like a good guy. I think like a man and a woman. I kind of gotten the drinking feeling before. I gotten the going to have some drinks. I'm almost wondering if he didn't do that by himself, kind of like he didn't go up like to like sorry, I need an incense. He didn't go up for like a jog or a hike or a peace of mind kind of thing. You know what I mean? I wonder that a lot, or a lot. I'm wondering it now, especially. I don't know what's gotten into my head about that. I wish I knew what you could see from like the peak, you know what I mean? It'd be interesting to know for shizzle. Because, I mean, to me, it actually seems easier in today's world to go grab some drinks and go up to the... I actually got the moon card in reverse, so I'm going to keep it that way. I just wanted to show for imagery. Five of Swords, Knight. And a cauldrons. It's like the Five of Swords is like a fight without honor, in a sense. There we go. So the Knight of Swords, taking action, kind of warrior type. Okay, got the Knight of Swords. Swift movement. Which he's all about impulse action. To the Queen of Wands. The Star in reverse. So I am wondering if he wasn't out for a jog. Okay, I know this guy's on a horse. I don't see him going and jumping on a horse. But the mountain areas around there, I don't know. And then you see how there's like three, I think it's actually, I don't know if it's trees or people. I'm seeing people here. Get this up a little closer to you guys so you guys can see kind of what I mean by my images. I see him kind of like, I don't always see this in this card either. They're just kind of like wandering, going out, having his peace. And I'm telling you, I feel like he ran into some bad people. Wish I could say who. I'm seeing at nighttime there was some kind of fight between him and someone else, and it wasn't a fair fight. It was not fair. Um, I almost feel like I don't know. This is at times can be a little. Yeah, okay. So he's had kind of like this dishonorable issue. I'm thinking there at night, and this is kind of like a timeout. During his timeout, during his little break, you know what I mean? That night, he ran into somebody, and maybe. Okay, never mind. He ran into somebody that was very quarrelsome, swiftly took action against him. Again, I'm seeing with the Queen of Wands, I'm seeing Mom wondering about her star. Um, you know what I mean? And he's in. Oh, I wish I was better at explaining stuff to y'all. I'll get there someday. He did have a lot of self-doubt in himself. Like I said before, whenever I lost it on my last one, like I really feel like he was emotionally beaten down. And I think a part of him was embarrassed about it. What in the world are you doing, Thomas? Sorry, my dogs are weird. Oops. So the Mother in reverse would be the Empress in reverse. So then I'd cauldrons in reverse. And cauldron's usually not too bad of a dude, actually. But all nights are kind of dumb. Three cauldrons. Celebration. I really feel like he's near water, y'all. There's some dried up riverbed, I don't know what you want to call it, around the mountain areas. very secluded. I'm sorry to say that. I am. I don't want to say that. I want to say he's out having a blast of Dave's life. Let's go the Ten of Swords. Because y'all know I got that on my last reading if you watched it. Something between these two. No, this isn't. Okay, this is the Mother card. This isn't actually his mother, okay? It's the Empress in reverse. So I'm kind of seeing her and this King of Cauldrons. Remember I told you a man and a woman. They're all kind of celebrating, and there's a third person involved, right? I think that might have been him. And he somehow, I think he pissed off this guy, or I don't know exactly what happened there, but I'm truly seeing something bad happening to him that night, that he ran into this. I'm seeing a couple, okay? And then we have, okay, here we go. We have the Knight of Swords, which is up all night, upset, you know what I mean? You're up all night, you're stressed, you have a lot on your mind, there's a lot on your plate. It's that restless kind of card. Oof. Here we go. We got our Seven of Wands, defending yourself in a sense. I'm kind of seeing this more as, now it's kind of like we're going back in reverse. Like, okay, he was having trouble at the base, which led him to go out, is what I'm seeing this as. And that he felt like everyone was against him. You see that? He was standing up there and everyone's like pointing something at him. We have the Queen of Shields. This would be his mother. Okay? You see her, she's sitting back. It's almost like she's reading, like she's looking at her pentacle in a sense. And the confusion on her face. I'm just seeing this. I see this as Mama Bear. Kind of figuring stuff out, you know what I mean, that she may not have known. But really, I think their biggest question is just bring my son home alive. You know, bring him. That's what we all want. That would be the best ending to this. Oopsie. I would really want to come out. So the Ace of Wands in reverse. And I'm seeing this, and I know that's not what this means, but I'm seeing this as Mom not getting her answers. Um, kind of like they're not. We already know they didn't get answers because they didn't even get a hold of him when they went missing, or when he went missing. Um, yeah, this his mom kind of. Thinking of her son in a sense. I think this actually represents her up all night. Thinking about her son and the situation he was in, looking at stuff, losing some interest in some of her passions, like her whole world has been turned upside down to where it's just this focus. You see how that goes? How I had one thing and then I pull more cards, I all of a sudden get like, ah. We're not going back to base. We're going, this is looking more the direction I want. So 9 of Wands in reverse, Wounded Warrior. Two there. So the 4 of Wands, just kind of like happy family, celebrations in a sense, almost. To the King of Cauldrons in reverse, he's okay. So I'm kind of seeing here is the 9 of Wands in reverse, 9 of Wands in general. It means like a wounded warrior. It means, you know, certain situations like that. I'm seeing this as this 4 of Wands is like a new couple, happy time, all this. Again, I'm seeing a couple. This King of Cauldrons, I'm seeing being a big man. I think there was a quarrel between him and somebody else, or he ran into a couple. I've been having trouble figuring out if he was out for a walk, like hiking, and ran into somebody bad, or if he went to like, because the bars had just opened, because I did feel some kind of source of intoxication. But then, you know, it could be a combination of the two. You could have a couple drinks and go for a walk. Go out to the wilderness a little bit. What would be El Paso's wilderness, which isn't very... I guess it depends on who you ask. I don't think it's pretty, but... So we have the Page of Shields. Working on yourself, new stuff, things, your needs. You know what I mean? I do think he was studying into something else. I do think he was looking into something else besides the army. But again, I do not think he went AWOL. I just don't. You can't convince me this man went AWOL. I need like video evidence of him. I just don't buy it. He very well could be, but I don't think so. I don't think he'd do that. So we have the Sun in reverse. The Page of Shields, working on yourself, Sun in reverse. Queen of Cauldrons. Good. Maybe this is somebody stepping up saying, hey. Actually, maybe I'm feeling like the sun needs to be the other way. Like it's shining light onto the situation. Somebody's going to come in and shine light, because that's what I'm seeing her as, and the sun is kind of bringing in. So I know I'm doing a lot more cards than I usually do all in one sitting. I'm just kind of on a roll. It's got the Four of Swords in reverse. Not kind of being able to rest, needing to take a time out, needing to take a break. To Justice. Okay. So I do think somebody's going to come in and start figuring this out, but I think it's going to take a little while. I think it's going to take finding him for any action to be made. I do think he was someone who worked on himself a lot. I do think that he ran into a couple people that night that were not good people. Again, I'm not feeling that they were from the army. I could be wrong on that. I could just not be seeing that. That could be blocked for me somehow. And plus with, like, you know, the video cameras everywhere, all that, I just don't see. I don't know why. I'm just... Someone needs to speak up if they've seen him, really. I feel like somebody's not saying something. I feel like there's someone who knows a lot of information. Is just being tight-lipped. And that's some karma I wouldn't want, so maybe you should think on that. Anything you put out there, anything you do to someone comes back to you. Anything bad you do to somebody, it's gonna come back to you. Period. You put out bad energies, you put out negative vibes to people, you're going to get it back. And I feel like this person knows. And you know what? They could be keeping it a secret because they're afraid too. I'm really thinking, guys. Okay, I was thinking about this. There's an outlook up at the top. And maybe my girl, I got a girl on here, lives in El Paso. Maybe she'll watch this and can holla at me. There's a lookout, isn't there? Like at the top, and then the lookout looks over kind of like the, well, I guess it would be the Rio Grande. I think it's dried up sometimes. She kind of said, all I knew is there was water by the zoo. I was like 2 years old when I was there, but I have an insane memory, guys. You think I'm joking? I remember my labor room. My mom was like, no, you don't. I explained it, and she was like, okay, you're weird, get out. But I'm just kidding, she didn't say that. But she was tripped out that I literally, from being a newborn, I described my birthing room. Now, ask me what I did yesterday. Anyway, but I remember that zoo. And I remember the water. I know there's water that flows. And I think it's one of those areas that sometimes it's flowing, sometimes it's not. Okay, so that's something that we need to be aware of. Now, what I just got was the Three of Wands. There's that man, there's that woman, and this is working hard on yourself and all that. I'm not seeing it that way. I'm seeing it, there's that man, there's that woman, and there's him. And then the burden that he was carrying, the mental abuse, the this, the that, you know, in this one I'm kind of just seeing a hike, but then I do kind of feel that intoxication a little too again. And another 10. So before I might be wrong, I think it's going to be around October that he's found. And I think it's going to take some serious drive force to even get people to look for him. We need to get more people need to get involved in searching for this young man. The Five of Cauldrons. And you see the two. Okay, you see the two with the little sunshine, or I'm sorry, the rainbow shining into this one. This one's got little pearls on it, and this one over here's got blood flowing out. And look at the mountains, guys. Look at the mountain ranges. That's what I keep talking about. Forget the water. There's those mountain ranges as you're coming in El Paso, and I want to say there's like an outlook somewhere that you can kind of see down onto all this stuff. I don't even know if it's accessible. I'm thinking outlook, it probably is. Something for that is standing out to me a lot. And yeah, he had inner conflict. Yeah, he had issues that, you know, some kind of mental issue. I think he actually was pretty secure in himself. I think he actually had a lot of confidence. I think it was other people. So now we have the Seven of Cauldrons in reverse. I'm getting all this water, guys. And I got this, I believe, in the first one, too. And this is just... I'm seeing this more as why he was bullied, I guess, is a way of putting it. Five of Cauldrons to the Seven of Cauldrons. And that's like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure that's self-improvement, that kind of stuff. Yeah, you're stuck in a bad way, but I'm gonna have to double check that real quick. Sometimes they all look the same to me after a while. I get feelings from them, I don't really get... If that may make sense. Alright, now I'm just completely lost my mind. But that's, I'm pretty sure... Let me start writing stuff down, it'll come to me. Okay. He's carrying this heavy burden. People are beating him down. This is kind of like... I still feel this is like a bully thing, even though that's not what it means. He's making better choices, maybe, finding new opportunities and things. Well, that was his plan. I think he had a lot of plans for his life. Very driven, very smart. Very smart. Here we go again. The Eight of Cauldrons in reverse. It doesn't matter really either way, honestly. It's walking away. It's leaving something there and walking away. And so we have the Five of Cauldrons, the Seven of Cauldrons, the Eight of Cauldrons. And look, there's... Okay, remember in the other card I showed you guys about the three things in the background? And somebody like walking and then... See? I don't know. I'm going to do a few more cards, guys, and I'm going to wrap this up. I do feel like he is... Like I said, in the mountain range area, I know that's a huge mass area. I know that. I realize that. But there's that section. I almost want to say it's to the... I have to look. To the west, maybe. But somebody had to have seen him with somebody with those. And I ask that y'all just come forward. Just say something. The Page of Cauldrons in reverse. Telling you all these freaking cups, man. He is a water sign, but dang. I'm gonna pull every freaking cup right here. What did y'all do to him? What did y'all do to him? Interesting. Let's have the Ace of Shields in reverse. To the Emperor in reverse. I'm wondering if this Mel, you know, I've said there's no ties to the army or anything like that. Kind of like loss of opportunity to the... Did they take something away from him? A position away, change his unit? That's bothering me. I'm wondering if the it should be a pretty high up there guy. Didn't have some serious issues. In yeah, it's like he wanted and want, I don't know, from the Page of Cauldrons. So did he catch the higher up with somebody else, and that's the couple? Like, is that a possibility? Anything's a possibility we're talking about this stuff. Because she is... And I am seeing this as a female. How do you put it? It's like you have two selfish people here in a relationship almost. Okay. It's weird. My father's card is rougher than my other cards. It's just really self-absorbed, and then like kind of like the camping scene, even though it wasn't cold or anything. I don't know. There's just so much selfishness in these, and not from him, like other people. I feel like he found out something, or he knew something, like on top of the bullying, he found out or knew something that he should not have known. And I'm wondering if he was not, like I said, I remember in the first one I said baited. I'm kind of getting that vibe again. But I'm getting it now that it was somebody from work that kind of baited him. And it's someone really high up there. When we're talking emperor, I'm talking Knight of Shields. It's kind of like stagnant, but they don't do much. This guy doesn't. Kind of a lazy knight, if you will. Doesn't really want to. Him and his dragon are just kind of sitting there in the snow. The 201s. Okay, this one for me is all vision. All. Okay, forget the meaning of the card altogether. Do you guys see the outlook? Do you see the water? Do you see the mountains? This is what I'm talking about. Some kind of outlook, something where you can look out and see, and like there's the mountains, and but you can see Juarez somewhere too from here, maybe. But there's like an outlook. There's something about these mountains, about this area. I'm telling y'all. Crazy. Right, so we have the 8 of Shields in reverse. Almost. So 4 cauldrons. What's bothering me in this is you see the three people, like I've said. I think he was included, and there's like this cup coming out with the dead hand, kind of like offering him a cup. It's actually kind of a self-absorbed kind of card, which I can see in this situation. So we got the Lovers in reverse. Lovers in reverse is the opposite of love like this. I'm seeing these as the people that he caught. I think he found somebody having an affair, or he found out something and was already being tortured. And I honestly don't think he was going to say anything. I think it was just like one of those whatever kind of things. Or he ran into... So when he went out, he ran into him. I just don't know. But I'm seeing a red-headed female. Older man. Kind of forbidden relationship. Him finding something out when he was just trying to freaking take a break. 3 of Swords. Cut him out. See the 3s again? This is complete heartbreak. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. We have the Magician. The Two of Swords in reverse. The Seven of Shields. What bothers me with this is see the head in here and then these two around it. I think he was put in a lose-lose situation. I'm gonna pull a few more, guys. Alright. So we got the Eight of Swords, bound and tied to a situation. The Page of Wands in reverse. I want you guys to look at this picture again too, okay? You see the mountains, you see how the kind of gully thing goes down. To me, I kind of see like an outlook like here, but there's like a section down here that looks down to the mountains. Sometimes it has water in it, sometimes it doesn't. This is, being tied and bound to a situation. This is being unsure what to do. I think he was scared. I think he wasn't sure what the hell to do. I don't think he knew what kind of position he got himself into. Seen a couple crazy asses, though. Like, not right in the head, crazy asses. One more card, buddy. Come on. Come on, Richard. Give me one more card. Six of Wands. Alright. I feel like I haven't given y'all very much information in this. But, what's most important is that we keep his name going. We keep this, hashtag Find Richard Halliday thing going. The Six of Wands is, I'm kind of seeing this as them getting cocky, like the base themselves getting cocky, like they've succeeded kind of, and their cover up, they're on to different things now. I hate to say, but they leave people just hurting and they just kind of move on from it. As far as they're concerned, he went AWOL. Whatever, they don't care. And they're moving forward. They're not going to look for him. Not hard. And I believe that, like I've said before, something about the outlook, something about the space, the Rio Grande, I believe it's called. Something about that area, guys, is really, really, really standing up to me by Juarez, by all that. Soon I'll be doing one on Yazzie. If you guys would like to watch that, stay tuned. I need to get my energy back a little bit here. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hope you have a blessed day. Again, keep a watch out for this soldier. If you have any information, call your local authorities or call 941-677-0060. He's 6 foot tall, 21 years old, brown hair, green eyes. Richard Halliday is his name. If you may have any information on him, again, his picture will be up on my thing. Everything will be in the descriptions, and here's his picture again, okay? Let me get this centered. Let's bring this young man home, hopefully. Okay? You guys have a great day out there and take care of yourselves, take care of each other.